Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, then just welcome. My name is Michelle, and in this video, we're just going to be doing a little bit of planner chatting. So I kind of was avoiding this video only because I knew that I still hadn't settled on what I wanted to use. And so I thought the best idea was to settle on what wasn't working and kind of go from there. So what I discovered was vertical weeklies are not working for me. So as of right now, I am going to be using a pocket planner for my on-the-go plans and a mini happy planner. I have actually used both of these systems in the past, and we're going to see how it goes. So what I have determined was I am not going to be using the B6 Common Planner for the second half of the year. So I do have that book just sitting there. What I may end up doing is I may try to give it away before midpoint next month, just because I would like for somebody to be able to use it. Unfortunately, due to international shipping costs, I would probably only open it to the US only, so my apologies guys, but I would like for somebody to get it in time to use it. We'll go over that some more in another video, probably next week, and then I'll let you guys know some more details. But anyways, yes, pocket planner, mini happy planner. For my everyday, day-to-day things, I am going to be using the pocket planner. And this is an old Moterm that I've had for like years. In fact, it's so old, it doesn't even say Moterm in it. See? I was like, you know what? I want something simple just for my personal stuff, and this is what I landed on. Also, because I did receive my passport size notebook from Sterling Ink, and I am tucking that into that. I actually decided to use that in lieu of using a passport size traveler's notebook, just because this is working out pretty well. I do like the idea of being able to adjust my inserts, print anything that I want to use, and decorate it as needed without having any issues. While I've loved bullet journaling in the past, and I may pick it up again in the future, and there are some things that I'm going to continue to use that is technically the bullet journal system, for now, I'm just going to use a type of set planner with some type of structure. Okay, here's where this kind of plays in. This is just for my personal stuff. I actually don't mind using such a small planner. These inserts are from Peanuts Planner Co. So while I did determine that I do love the horizontal layout of a Hobonichi, this is what I ultimately ended up with. I really like this setup. I'm able to just plan out some appointments and some to-dos, as well as some tasks that are just kind of miscellaneous. I've already numbered quite a few of these in advance. Some of these are just tabs, so they're not actually, I'm not actually being able to fit like all these months in here. It's just like a few pages, enough to hold the tabs for now. I can go into a really in-depth flip through if you guys are interested in seeing that. But ultimately, I have an inbox, a finance section, lists that I haven't really written in as of right now, like book logs, things like that, projects, the schedule, which would be like some monthly calendars and things like that, as well as weeklies, just for personal things. Since I don't have a lot of stuff going on in my personal life, these are going to work probably pretty well for a while. Goals, miscellaneous. Like I said, I can do an in-depth type of flip through if you guys are interested in seeing that. Just for the sake of this video, it's just going to be pretty basic. All right, and the notebook is more of the bullet journal type thing. So this is where I was talking about having like some pages that were bullet journal type pages. And these are more for just like future planning, just a few notes. And for the most part, just a place to keep those notes. In the pocket planner situation, I know that I can take the pages out. I can discard them as needed, but there are some things that I want to keep in one place, so I'm going to just keep them in here. This does fit pretty nicely in here. I did order a new pocket planner from Moterm, so I might actually get the little tag after all. And I think those are 30 millimeter rings, so we'll see how that goes. You know, more rings means more crap to stuff in it, but we'll see if how that works for me. I've had this one forever. This was the only one I had on hand, and I was just like, you know what, let's try it out, see if it works before I buy something else. It's pretty compact. I can still fit it in my purse, so win-win for me. All right, so that was the first thing that I'm going to be using, and that's just, like I said, mainly for personal things. Now this mini happy planner, and it does have some expander rings on them. I wanted to use this for planning social media type things. Now I have a lot of projects in mind. I have a lot of things that I want to do in the next coming months, and I would like to plan out content quite a bit in advance. So I wanted to make sure I had a place that had not only a schedule to do that, but plenty of room to write it. So while the pocket planner works really well for my personal things, because I don't have a ton of stuff going on, just want to make sure that I have my appointments, to-do lists and stuff like that in one place. This is just for social media. Now she's hefty. She's a little thick. So as you can see, yeah. And that's mainly because I have a full year Happy Planner in here. I did purchase a undated planner a while back just to test it out, but I've always loved the dashboard layout, and that's pretty much what it is. So let's just kind of skip ahead so you guys can see what I have going on next week. And this is the spread. You may have seen this on Instagram if you actually follow me there, but if you don't, then this would be the first time you're seeing it. For now, I don't believe that I'm going to be keeping the meal plan in here just because, like I said, it's going to be for mostly social media planning. Initially, I thought, well, I can probably use this for just everyday stuff, and I found out last week that it doesn't really fit. By that point, I had already written this in, so yeah. As you can see, I've already kind of started on next week, so I'm just going to mark that out. What I may end up using this section for, after all, is just to kind of plan what things I'm posting on what day, outside of this initial calendar. I did have the undated version sitting on hand. I actually bought this during the Happy Planner spring release, and I was like, you know what, this will be really fun for just little notes. I actually initially wanted to give it to my daughter and see if she would like it, just so she could try it out. She needed something kind of compact and small. Ended up not giving it to her after all. She didn't need it, and yeah, this is what I'm going to be end up using. I did end up putting the entire year in here, which is from July 2023 to June 2024. Hence the reason it is on expander disc, because like I said, I want everything in one place, but I want the ability and flexibility to be able to move pages as needed. I do have these 2 months for May and for June that are undated, and then we'll move into the July setup. But yeah, it's pretty simple. I do have some note pages, which that's what I was initially going for. I do have some budget pages. I have some art design pages that I'm going to be working on. I have some notes for that. I have some content ideas. I have my posting schedule set up. I don't really have a lot of things under lists for now, but I will be working on that. And I do have some brainstorming type index pages here. I will be doing some plan with me's in both setups, so I hope you guys will stick around to check those out. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section down below. I'm sorry that it's taken me so long to kind of figure it out. I mean, last week I said that I wanted to do a Hobonichi daily A6 version or the Hobonichi weeks, and yeah, that didn't work. So I hope you can forgive my planner whiplash, and possibly the planner whiplash that will probably happen down the line. But until then, guys, I'll catch you on the next one, hopefully for a plan with me. See you then.